Oh my god, my hair. It's not working. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys what I eat in a day. I am vegan. I have been vegan for a little over 3 years now. So all of these meals and recipes are vegan approved, certified. I have some notes written down about like what I'm going to say. So this video is going to be like me talking here, but then also like inserting clips about like what I'm talking about, if that makes sense. Okay, so I want to start off by saying that I am intermittent fasting during quarantine. So what that is, intermittent fasting is basically you fast for 16 hours of the day and then you eat for 8 hours of the day. So I eat from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. and then in the interim, I fast and I don't eat anything or like drink anything besides like water or tea. So when I do wake up, I make myself a cup of lemon water, and I do this because usually I wake up in the morning for school. I have class at 8:30 and then I get a little hungry, especially if I don't eat a big meal after 8 p.m. or like at 8 for dinner. So this kind of just like curbs my appetite or like tricks my brain that like I'm, you know, consuming something, like I'm drinking something instead of eating something.
And also when I drink something first thing in the morning, it helps me get my water intake up because I kind of like, I just need something to do in class. Like just need something to like sip on and to just like move around and do. I'm just like sitting staring at the screen for like 4 hours straight.
So I do that. And I also will get like some black tea, and I do this thing where like I boil the tea with the water and the milk like all in the same pot, and I'm not sure if that's like genius or just like stupid, and I'm like low-key like boiling paper, whatever the tea bag is made out of, but I'm not sure. But for me, it makes my tea like way darker than it would be if I was just like dumping the bag in like the little cup. And then the class day ends at 12:30 for me, so that's when I usually have my first meal, and that will usually be a protein shake of some sort. For a while I was doing like, how do I say it, like chocolate banana shake.
Measure that stuff. You need to get a tablespoon and measure it. You're pouring more than you think you are. When you run out, you're gonna be sad.
Like chocolate peanut butter protein shake. This is completely vegan, and I also feel like it curbs my appetite. Like when I drink this, it curbs my appetite for like a long period of time. So I'll either just have like a small snack after that, like in between like this and dinner, or I'll just go like straight to dinner after this. So I'll make my own, like I'll make some for me to drink like at that moment, and then I'll usually like to-go cup and I'll put it up in the freezer for the next morning, so that way I only have to like actually blend the shakes every other day. So around 7:30 to 8 I usually have dinner. For this particular day I didn't eat in between like my protein shake and my dinner. Sometimes I'll eat like my go-to snack is like an apple with like lime juice all over it and some peanut butter. It's chef's kiss, that good for me. I love anything peanut butter related, like apples and peanut butters. It has my heart, to be quite honest. But I cooked my own dinner, and I had buffalo cauliflower bites, which I got from a recipe off Tasty, and I really enjoyed the recipe. I made it again a second time, so I would definitely recommend the recipe off Tasty. And honestly, Tasty is just like a credible site. Like I will eat just about any recipe off of Tasty. So for the cauliflower mix, it calls for 1 head of cauliflower, 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of paprika. I put way too much paprika. 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, very light on the pepper because mine came out peppery, and then 3/4 cup of milk, or your non-dairy alternative. I used almond milk. And then you mix it all and you coat the cauliflower and then place this on like a greased baking sheet. For the buffalo sauce, it calls for a 1/4 cup of buffalo sauce. I mix 2 different kinds together. Then I use 2 tablespoons of oil and then 1 teaspoon of honey. I went a little overboard with the honey because I liked it a little sweeter. It was still very spicy, so I feel like if I would have like actually gone for a tablespoon of honey, it would have been so hot, because I put like way more than that and it was still like super spicy. So just for reference. And then after the cauliflower is done baking for 20 minutes and you flipped it over, you're gonna coat the cauliflower with all the sauce. You're gonna put it back on the baking sheet and you're gonna bake it for another 20 minutes. And the recipe was really good. Would recommend. I love like cauliflower bite recipes, like anything, like I feel like they're so popular. It's like, oh, like this buffalo cauliflower bites, like barbecue cauliflower bites, because it makes you think that like you're eating chicken nuggets kind of, but like as a vegan you're having like cauliflower. So there's something you can do with cauliflower. Cauliflower is so versatile. You can like rice cauliflower, you can do other things with cauliflower that I can't think of right now, but cauliflower is a great vegan staple, if I do say so myself. And then to go along with the cauliflower, you can really just do anything you want to. I had mashed potatoes with my cauliflower because that's what my mom made that day. But if you want like a green vegetable, I would go with like a salad. I just had a great like barbecue chickpea salad that I'll list, that I like show the recipe for on the screen. It was really good. Made my own vegan ranch. Hopefully I'll show you guys in another recipe video one day. And then this night I was being extra fancy and I went ahead and decided to make myself some homemade vegan chocolate chip cookies from scratch. Once again, I used the recipe from Tasty for this. I shared it with my family. Everyone said that it didn't taste vegan at all. It was so good. So I would definitely make it again. I'm probably gonna make it again this weekend. So the recipe called for a half a cup of sugar, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, a half a cup of coconut oil. I didn't have coconut oil. I used melted vegan butter and it turned out perfect for me. So you can go ahead and use that. 1/4 cup of non-dairy milk. Once again, almond milk. We gotta love her. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, so after that, you're gonna mix all those together. And then for the dry mix, I use 1.5 cups of flour. And then I use 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda for that. And then I mix it all together. And it was low-key difficult. I was like, wait, like, am I doing this right? But I mixed it all together, so wet and dry. And then you get your cookie dough. And then it called for like 6 ounces like of chocolate. I just used vegan chocolate chips like to my desire. I just kind of like eyeballed it and like used how many I wanted to. Chip to dough ratio over here, except for right here, but that's about it. You good? You don't need no more. You sure? Yeah. So yeah, it said to bake for like 15 to 20. For me, I ended up leaving it for like 18 minutes, like 18 to 20 minutes, because they weren't done at all. So that was just me. Okay, that was what I eat in a day as a vegan. That was literally what I was eating for like the whole first month of quarantine. It's changed a little bit because I filmed this a while ago. So maybe I'll do a second one if you guys want to, with some more vegan recipes, because my mom and I have been like chefing it up with like the homemade recipes because we're like, you know, at home. And I'm also trying to eat less processed foods. So that's like really great. Okay, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this video if you want to see more of my face. I'm also on TikTok, so follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna link it here. I haven't made my first video yet, but when I do, you're gonna want to be there for it. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me on VSCO, follow me on everything, period. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.
I know it's all